On March 25, 1911, fire swept through the Triangle Shirtwaist factory in New York. 146 workers died, most of them young Italian and Jewish immigrant women. But Chicago had the same deadly sweatshops. Nobody talks about that. They were teenagers. Some as young as 14. They worked 12-hour days in factories crammed with sewing machines and fabric scraps. The doors were locked from the outside. The owners said it was to prevent theft. When the fire started on the 8th floor, the women couldn't escape. The ladders only reached 6 stories. The fire escape collapsed under their weight. They jumped. Witnesses watched in horror as women leaped from 9th floor windows, their dresses on fire. By the time it was over, 146 were dead. The owners were acquitted of manslaughter. They profited from inflated insurance claims. But here it is what they done, teach. Chicago's garment industry was just as bad. By 1910, Chicago had become the largest employer in the city, bigger than the stockyards. Over half the workers were Italian and Jewish immigrant women. Florence Kelley investigated Chicago's sweatshops in 1899. She described Sicilian women sewing at home, their children lying sick with scarlet fever on their laps. The cloaks they were making? Sold by Chicago's leading retail merchants. In Chicago's garment district, women earned $3 for a 60-hour work week. The factories were cramped, poorly lit, filled with fabric dust that could ignite in seconds. Italian women worked in these sweatshops by the thousands. In 1910, a massive strike of 40,000 Chicago garment workers erupted. 10,000 of them were Italian. The difference between New York and Chicago? Luck. Chicago didn't have a triangle fire, but it could have. The same locked doors, the same unsafe conditions, the same immigrant women desperate enough to accept any job. The only thing separating Chicago's Italian seamstresses from the Triangle victims was chance. After Triangle, activists pushed for factory inspections, fire codes, and workers' rights. Frances Perkins, who witnessed the fire, became FDR's Secretary of Labor. She said, "The New Deal began on March 25, 1911. Would you have risked your life for $3 a week? Like and follow for more Italian-American stories."